Yo Rebels, today I'll be showing you guys how you can win the Supreme Inspector boss in Black Myth Wukong quite easily. So why I say easily is because, yeah, the fight might seem overwhelming the first few times you go in, but you will soon realize he has a very specific attack pattern, and once you've learned that attack pattern, it's actually quite easy. But before we get into the battle, there is a few things you need before you go into the battle. Be sure your skill points is invested in Immobilize, Cloud Step, and the Red Tides character. Those are the three spells that we will be using in this battle. And then also be sure you're using your foundation correctly. I have a skill points video up on the channel if you want to see what to focus on your foundation. And then lastly, be sure you're using a good stance that you're comfortable with. I recommend smash stance because smash stance is quite good because it's fast, but the other stances are also quite good as long as you're comfortable with them. So if this video is helpful for you, be sure you like the video because that helps me, and let's go into the fight breakdown. So going into the battle, in the battle we're going to lock in and then we're going to dodge once, and right after that dodge, that's when we want to immobilize him. So he's going to come in for a sweep, you want to dodge it and then immobilize him. Now listen closely because you need to do 3 light attack combos on him. So that's light attack combo number 1, this will be light attack combo number 2, and then lastly we're going to do 1 more light attack combo, and then he will be going flying up in the air. Now these next ones are dodges. As he comes close to you, that's when you want to dodge. So he's close to me, I dodge, and he's close to me and I dodge. And now we're running back into him, we're getting our heavy attack in, which we unfortunately missed. Be sure you get that heavy attack because the damage is quite insane on this boss with heavy attacks. I was unsure how to dodge that one, so I did use the Cloud Step. That is what the Cloud Step is important for in this battle, is whenever you're unsure if you're going to dodge something, that's when you want to Cloud Step. Also, do remember I'm using the Spearbone Spirit, and the Spearbone Spirit also helps me for not taking damage if I'm in a situation. So as you just saw, I just immobilized them again. I kind of messed up over there because somebody was talking to me while I was in this battle. But even with somebody talking to me, I was still beating this guy. Look, I've barely used any of my health. I do recommend you use health that gives you mana. Now the next stuff is just pretty basic dodges. This is going to slide this thing towards you. You're going to dodge it. Pretty easy dodges. And as soon as you see an opening spot, that is when you want to go in for your light attack combos. Now do remember you can also use your needle over here. Your needle is very helpful. As you can see, I have my needle equipped, but I haven't quite yet used it yet. And remember, we also have the Red Tides character. The Red Tides character we are saving in for later in the match. I see a lot of people love using their Red Tides character at the start of a match, which I do not recommend because the Red Tides character does a lot of damage, and bosses in this game, especially this one, tends to be more aggressive and do more damage at the end of a match. So that's when you want your Red Tides character. So as you can see, I just immobilized them again. When you start spinning this wheel, just keep on dodging. You see, I just keep on dodging. Don't stop dodging. The wheel is pretty easy. At first, the wheel was confusing, but as soon as you realize you just need to keep on dodging over there, it's pretty easy. And then this is just like the flying is going to keep on running towards you, and then you just need to dodge it. As you can see, at this point, I'm basically just spamming the dodge button because the wheel is just dodging. That's all you can do. Do not go in for attacks. Do not be aggressive towards him when he gets out his wheel. Just remember to keep on dodging, and you'll see it's actually pretty simple, pretty easy. Now we're getting close with his HP bar towards his name. I'm using my Spearbone right now because I feel like I got all the dodges under control from here on forward. So I'm using the Spearbone. I'm immobilizing for one last time, and now his health bar is the same length as his name. Now this is a perfect time to use your Red Tides character. So as you can see, this is his second phase. His second phase, like I said, he does a lot of damage and he plays a lot more aggressive. He's going to start coming towards us. First I immobilized because I wasn't too sure what he was going to do because he does 2 stuff on that. So if you're unsure which attack pattern he's going to follow, just be sure you use your Cloud Step. Be sure you have it spare. But as you can see, I just switched into my Red Tides character, which we saved towards the end over here where he does a lot of damage. And now we're just fighting him so we can get those heavy attacks into him. because the heavy attacks do a lot of damage. And as you can see, I'm also dodging with my Red Tides character because I want to save my health as much as possible so I can get that last heavy attack, and just like that, as you can see, those heavy attacks do a lot of damage. Now over here, this is a very big decision. This is the important part of the match, because this is either where you're going to choke or you're going to be victorious. So here you need to decide what type of player you are. If you know you can get these dodges, because as you can see, it's a lot of dodging right now. If you know you can get these dodges, I recommend playing aggressive. As you can see, I'm playing aggressive. If you're unsure about getting these dodges, save your Spearbone Spirit for this phase of the match, or you could just save your Cloud Step for this phase and just play very defensive and just take your time to win them. But as you can see, I was under control. I had this under control. Still have a lot of health left, and this HP bar is so low. These do get difficult to dodge, but that's all it is just skill of dodging. There's not much you can do. If you have mana left, I would recommend using that mana, obviously. But as you can see, I'm playing very aggressive towards him because I know I have these dodges under control. Now he's just 1 or 2 hits away, and in no time, he's down, defeated. That's actually how simple this battle can be, guys. So in conclusion of the Supreme Inspector battle is you need to get that first combo we did with the 3 light attacks. If you get that part done, the first phase is quite a breeze, as you saw. There wasn't much to do left after that, because in his first phase, before he turns everything into flames, he's not as aggressive as he is. Like he said, when the wheel comes, the wheel, you just keep on dodging. Just dodge when the wheel is there. Do not play aggressive at all. Play very defensive when he gets his wheel out. And then as soon as the wheel is away, that's when you want to play aggressive again. And then lastly, when the flames come out, be sure you save your Spearbone Spirit for that time. Be sure you have some Cloud Step ready, because that is basically just pure skill of dodging his attacks. There's not much you can do unless you have some mana left, so you can use Immobilize. If you have some medicine, that could help you. I didn't use any medicine. I did try it in the previous round, but I don't see any effects on medicine in this attack, so I wouldn't really recommend it. But if you personally think some medicine will help you out with this attack, you go for it, man. You do you, so you can win them, because that last phase, like I said, it's mostly just skill. That's why you have to have your defensive stuff ready, like your Cloud Step, your Immobilize, which is going to be very difficult to save until that part, because you need to be aggressive at the start. So it's going to be pretty difficult saving your Immobilize. If you have your Cloud Step and your Spearbone Spirit ready, you're basically sorted. Guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, don't forget to like. Thank you so much for watching, and GG Gamers.